Hi everyone, thank you for watching one of my Elden Ring invasion videos. For this video I've decided to add some audio commentary so you can get a sense of my thought process as I go through an invasion. So in this invasion I'm pursuing a host and a single furled finger. I initially met them in the room that I was just leaving. However, all the beastmen enemies were dead, so to even the odds I withdrew to another part of the level. However, they continued on down the elevator towards where the wormface enemies are. So right now I'm looking to see if they're engaged with the wormface enemies or if they're waiting at the bottom of the elevator for me. I saw one of the health bars start to go down a bit, so I figure I'm safe to bring the elevator back up. And I'll get a Bloodflame Blade ready just in case they come up. Now you might have noticed that it said a hunter was summoned. I'm assuming erroneously that the hunter's down there with the host and furled finger. However, they're actually up on the staircase, and I'm about to get hit with an arrow to the head right about now. And there we see blues up on top of the staircase. So I use my physic. I know blue's right behind this pillar. They land a couple of shots and I'm frostbitten. I miss Bloodhound's finesse. However, I do not miss the jump attack or the follow-up. Blue does roll away from the second follow-up, and I do not get Beast Roar out in time. But I do now have the Hoslow Petal Whips out. And I'm able to land both of them right there. And again, Blue's able to get out of the way of Beast Roar, and get down and heal. Now I hit them with the double Petal Whips again, and they take Beast Roar and they're out. I have been trying to land Beast Roar for the last couple of seconds. I don't know why they didn't think I would try that again. However, they did not get out of the way, and hence they get the fancy spin, and home they go. That was a pretty poor effort by a hunter, in my opinion. Your only job in this game, if you're a hunter, is to kill the invader. That is your only job. And instead of coming up and performing a backstab or some other big attack, when I do not know that you're there, you hit me in the head with an arrow. Otherwise, I would probably be in big trouble if I had have been hit with an attack that I did not see coming. And the hunter blew it, plain and simple. Okay, so now I'm down at the bottom of the elevator, and I see one of the wormface enemies is attacking something, which I assume is the furled finger and the host. And sure enough, there's the furled finger. I do a quick inventory of the weapons that they're carrying, and I say to myself, all right, I'll be able to trade with the furled finger because I can poise through their attacks even if I'm getting hit. The host is a different story. That was a pretty big shot that I just ended up taking the jump attack. So the question is, can I get them separated? Well, I don't really have to do much because the host ends up running off to attack the wormface, leaving me with the summons. And sure enough, they move in. There goes Bloodhound's finesse, and the furled finger is toast. I'm thinking it's now a 2v1 versus the host, but to the host's credit, he does take out the wormface enemy. So now it is one-on-one. And my strategy needs to change, because with that weapon I'm not going to be able to outpoise an attack. In fact, I'm not going to be able to trade with the host. You see there, I took quite an incredible amount of damage. And I don't know this area of the level too well. I just got caught on a rock. So the layout is not a strong point for me. I can't trade with the host with Bloodhound's Fang. So now I have the Hoslow Petal Whips out, seeing what Beast Roar will do. Maybe I can land some whip shots, but I'm back in that same boat again. Trading, it's not going to work. So now it's on to plan C. I brought out Thunderbolt, and the host doesn't deal with Thunderbolt very well. However, I make a pretty big mistake. I wasn't keeping an eye on my magic meter, and it almost cost me. So I roll off. The host landed that shot. I was dead, folks. However, I'm able to use Thunderbolt, and that's the Achilles heel for this host. Fancy spin, and that's the end. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the commentary, and we'll check out some more of my videos.